Okay, well, control system examples. There are two control systems used in mechatronics system. One is automatic control system, another one is sequential control system. Beyond that open loop and closed loop, there will be two control systems are there. So example for these two applications. Okay, automatic control system. A control system refers to a group of physical components connected or related in such a manner as to command, direct or regulate itself or other system. So based on the automatically controlled system, that means without any external system or any other external manual work, it will be control itself automatically with the help of same system or otherwise another system. So in that such manner is called automatic control system. அதாவது சொல்ல போனால் எப்படின்னா அதுக்குள்ளே இருக்கிற சிஸ்டமோ இல்லை வெளியிலேருந்து ஏதோ ஒரு another system வந்துட்டு human interface இல்லாமல் it will be control itself is called automatic control system. So in that automatic control system there are a number of applications are there. Here we are seeing the automatic water level controller. So the below diagram shows the example of simple control system used to maintain the constant water level in a tank. So here the diagram are there. So the reference valve is initial setting of a lever arm arranged so that it will just cut off the water supply at the required level. Okay, so there will be a hollow ball, it will float on the water level. So there is a lever is connected between the pivot to hollow ball. அதாவது பாலுக்கும் பிவோட்டுக்கும் வந்துட்டு it will be connected. So there will be a lever. In that pivot there will be some extra projection or there which will be automatically cut the water supply. Okay, when the water is drawn from the tank, that means water is taken out from the tank, the float will move downwards. This hollow ball will move downwards. Then based on this pivot, it will be open this pipe, water flowing pipe, just adjust and allows the water to enter into the tank. So this causes the lever arrangement to adjust and allows the water to enter into the tank. That means once நம்ம வந்துட்டு இங்கே பால் வந்து கீழே ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா இந்த பிவோட்டில் என்ன பண்ணணும்னா பிவோட் மூலிமா இங்கே இருக்கிற எக்ஸ்ட்ரா போர்ஷன் வந்துட்டு it will be gets adjusted. Then due to the adjustment the water will enter into the tank with the help of pipe. Okay, this flow continues until the ball rises. Once the ball water gets entered, the water level has been increased. Due to that increase in water level, the ball will also rise. So until the flow will continue until the ball rises to such a height that will be moved the lever arrangement to cut off the water supply. So in the water supply எந்த லெவலில் நம்ம செட் பண்ணியிருக்கோமோ that up to that level the ball will rise, or at the time the extra projection will close the opening of the pipe. Okay, it is closed loop control system with the element being controlled variable, reference value, then comparison element, error signal, control unit, correction unit, process, measuring device. So control unit used to control the water level in the tank. Reference value, initial setting of float and lever position. Comparison element, sorry, this element is not element, here it's element. The lever is the comparison element. Error signal, the difference between actual and the initial setting portion of the lever position. Then control unit, pivot lever. Correction unit, flap opening and closing of the water supply. Process, water level in the tank. Measuring device, float ball and the lever. So here it is a typical diagram, typical schematic diagram of a water level controller. So the tank supply, tank input, that is called pipe. So in that pipe there will be level control valve are there. So from that the water will be flow through this level control valve into the tank. In the tank there will be a float is there. So this float will be connected to a level transducer. So we already know the transducer is used to measure the portions. So the level transducer will be there. So this float is connected to the level transducer. So this level transducer signal will be level signal will be sent to the level controller. So like stepper, motor, drive, or any other level controlling drive. This level controller will send a control signal to control valve to open or close the valve. Okay, let's see about it. While the water is supplied to the tank, the float will be rise according to the water level in the tank. So due to this water level, float rising level, the level transducer will detect the level of water and send a signal to level controller. If the required amount of level has been attained, then the level transducers give the signal that the required amount of level will be attained here. So the level controller gives convert that level signal into a control signal and send it to the level control valve. So the valve is automatically shut down and cut the water supply into the tank. Then sequential controlling. Sequential controlling involves sequential execution of well-defined operation in a particular order. So it's a step-by-step procedure. நம்ம எப்படி கூப்பிடலாம்னா step by step procedure னு சொல்லலாம். Each operation or activity is called step. So over activity it will be called as step. So each activity has been carried step by step only. There are a number of applications in sequential controlling. For example, automatic washing machine, then automatic focusing of automatic camera. Like that, there will be a number of automatic sequential control cycle or the control process are there. So now we are going to see about the automatic washing machine. So we are all aware of that. Most of the students are aware of the washing machine working. So there are 4 steps in washing machine. So first step 1 is pre-washing cycle, step 2 main wash cycle, step 3 rinse cycle, step 4 spin cycle. That means step 1 pre-wash cycle அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா pre-washனா ஒன்றும் இல்லை, ஃபஸ்ட்டு வந்துட்டு சோப் போட்டு அலசுறது, மெயின் வாஷுங்கிறது அதுக்கப்புறம் நல்லா அடித்து துவைக்கிறது, ஸ்டெப் 3ங்கிறது ரின்ஸ் அதாவது அலசி எடுக்கிறது, அடுத்து ஸ்டெப் 4ங்க வந்து ஸ்பின் அதாவது புளிஞ்சு காய போடுறது. இதுதான்ப்பா தமிழில் சொல்லணும்னா. Okay, let's see about the step-by-step process. First one, pre-wash cycle. So pre-wash cycle, electrically operated valve opens and allow the cold water to fill in drum. So for pre-wash, the electrical operated valves open the valve and allow the water, cold water. So in nowadays they are using hot water also for different n number of purposes. Even a single washing machine can hold 10 to 15 number of 15 number of mode are there. In my LG washing machine, fully automatic washing machine, there are 16 controls over there for each and every cloth type of cloth. So for that cold water will be filled in the drum. The level sensor will check the required water level. Once the required level of water is entered into the drum, the valve closes and cut the water supply. Then level reaches the signal to microcontroller to switch off the water supply. Washing takes place. So initial washing, the water will comes through the box which containing soap powder. அதாவது சோப் பவுடர் எங்கே இருக்கோ அங்கே போயிட்டு அந்த இது வரும். ஸோ ஒன்ஸ் வந்துட்டு it reaches the level in drum, it will cut the water supply and washing will be takes place. Step 2, main washing. Once again pre-wash cycle takes place to fill the water. So after that pre-washing has been completed, the water from the drum has been forced out with the help of a motor. அதாவது மோட்டார் மூலிமா அது வெளியே அனுப்பிடுவோம். After that once again the pre-wash cycle can be takes second time it will be take to fill the water. After filling the water, microprocessor activate the switch to electric heater to heat the water in main wash. So in main wash the electrical heater electrical heating will be activated to heat the water, so that during the main wash the water will be heated and the wash will be carried on heat water. Then temperature sensor is used to measure the required heat temperature. So the motor drum finally comes to slow speed and switched off. Once the main wash has been completed, the motor is slow on its speed and gets switched off. Then cycle 3, step 3, rinse cycle. So as pre-said, main was completed, microprocessor output to the rinse cycle and allow to fill cold water. Once the main wash has been completed, the hot washed water has been forced out from the drum with the help of a motor. So the main was completed, microprocessor output to the rinse cycle and allow to fill cold water again. Once again, drum is rotated. Drum motor is rotated the drum, and drain pump is operated to drain the water from the previous cycle. Then after the rinsing was carried out, then the cold water also drained out with the help of drain pump. Then step 4, spin cycle. Microprocessor switch on the motor drum and it is signaled to rotate the drum at a higher speed than rinse cycle. So rinse cycle வந்துட்டு ஒரு நார்மல் ஸ்பீடில் சுற்றும், பட் ஸ்பின் சைக்கிள் வந்துட்டு மோஸ்ட் இதாக சுற்றும். Here there is no usage of water because due to the spin of cloth, it will remove the water droplets from the cloth and throw it away from the drum. ஸோ அதனால் வந்துட்டு இந்த இதுக்கு வந்துட்டு வாட்டர் தேவையில்லை. ஸோ இட் வில் பி ஸ்பின், அதாவது புளியறதுன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க தமிழில். ஸோ ஹியர் தி ஸ்கீமேட்டிக் diagram of a washing machine. So there is a pump for water level and other water level இது பண்ணுறதுக்காக ஒரு பம்ப் இருக்குது. So there is a control unit. We have input of clock and program. So there are a number of program. For example, child care cloths, குழந்தைங்களுக்கான கிளாத் எல்லாம் இருக்குது. ஸோ அதுக்கு வந்துட்டு ரொம்ப டெம்பரேச்சர் அதிகம் இருக்கக்கூடாது. தென் போர்வல் பெட்ஷீட்டுக்கு ஒரு மாதிரி இருக்கணும், காட்டன் கிளாத்துக்கு ஒரு மாதிரி இருக்கணும், நைலான் கிளாத்துக்கு ஒரு மாதிரி இருக்கணும். ஸோ பேஸ்ட் ஆன் தட் cloth, there will be a number of modes, 10 to 15 16 modes are there in my washing machine. So the clock for timing, how much of time required for each and every mode. So அது ஒவ்வொரு மோடுக்கு என்ன டைம்ங்கிறது that will be input. That input will be feed on the control unit. So it will be central processing unit, another control unit. So there is a pump, valve, heater and motor. So pump supplies the water from pipe to washing drum. Then valve is used to control the water flow. Then heater is used to heat the water in the drum. Then motor is used to close the door or open the door and rotating the drum. Like that, for rotation of drum we can use the motor. So the washing drum, from the washing drum, what will be the output means water level, water temperature, drum speed, then door closed or open condition. So all these 4 gets a different sensor. So to know the water level, there will be level sensor. To know the temperature, there will be temperature sensor. To know the speed, there will be a speed sensor. To know the door open or closing, there will be a proximity position sensor if there is a door open or closed. So that's all about the system. Thank you.